Down run there from a yard out, and the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here, and when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And hard running is going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Geno. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Patrick Queen able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. The extra point now coming from Myers. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender. And that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Smith now to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again is Smith. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, it's pretty rare that you see a ball game decided by this wide of a margin, and now it gets, Charles, even wider after that pick 6. They've done everything right on that sideline.
I think we can safely say that not only is the scoreboard, right, the gap big there, now everyone's just looking for stat padding, right? Do I get a chance to make a big play? Can I get a takeaway? Can I go ahead and put the ball in the end zone? That's what these guys are all talking to each other about now with a lead this big.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Ravens ready to take over. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house.